Well, we're going to be announcing tonight at the AGM the new ground development, the replacement of the Sturtridge Pavilion, and that's something we've been talking about for a few years now. We have plans to put up a new stand, increase the capacity here to 15,500. We'll have a new public bar with a capacity of 700, a corporate facility for 270 and 10 additional boxes. And what that does is it gives us the opportunity to continue to grow our business here in Northampton, make Franklin's Gardens one of the foremost rugby clubs in Europe. It actually gives us the potential to be in the top 5 by attendance, and that's where we want to be as an organisation.
There are a couple of changes from the plans as they were announced a couple of years ago. Can you talk me through why those changes have been made?
Yeah, a number of reasons really. We are limited in terms of our boundaries and perimeters here. We've got good neighbours, but they're not going to let us encroach onto their land. So it's looking at what is best fit, and in terms of what we need to go forward as an organisation, you know, where is the demand, and we think that at the level that we're going to, we'll be able to fill the ground on a regular basis. We will still have that real bear pit atmosphere that makes Franklin's Gardens, you know, the impressive stadium that it is today. It's, you know, already the envy of many of our competitors, and it's going to be even better.
Obviously, the headline is to do with meeting Heineken Cup regulations for quarter-finals, but you know, how much does that play a role in the design of it, and how much of it is down to the week in, week out development of the club? Well,
clearly we want to be able to host our Heineken Cup games here, but at the end of the day, it's about having a venue that week in, week out gives as many supporters as possible the opportunity to come and support the Saints, both from the immediate vicinity and hopefully, you know, as we continue to grow and we're getting more media coverage now, from further afield as well.
Timescales, just you know, when in terms of planning application and also hopefully the new build.
Yeah, well, these things always take a little bit longer than you want them to. You know, you have to go through a bureaucratic process, and we need to make sure that we do it properly and that we have all of the finances in place. You know, we're not into sort of playing high-risk stakes here. We've got a very strong, sustainable business, and that underpins all of our decision-making. So by the end of the 2013 season, so May, June 2013, we will hopefully be in a position where the stand that you see behind me now, the Sturtridge Pavilion, will be knocked down, and the new development will go up. And we're currently looking at the building programme in some detail, but the plan is obviously to make sure that that is as ready as soon as possible and as close to the start of the September 2013 season as we can make it.
And finally, how important is Franklin's Gardens to Northampton as a club?
Well, it is our home, you know, and it's the history of the club, the tradition of the club, and it underpins, you know, who we are as an organisation. It's an important part of the town. You know, I firmly believe that sport in any town is important, but rugby in Northampton is a big thing. It puts us on the map, and yeah, incredibly important. And this investment underpins our statement to stay here, to continue those traditions and values that the club have, and to continue to build the business here.